Bonjour! My name is Claire-Marie Brisson. You might know me already. I am the host of the North American Francophone Podcast. I founded this podcast in November 2019 for two reasons. One, I'm here at the University of Virginia as a doctoral student in my fourth year, and I realized that what I'm writing in my Microsoft Word every single day doesn't necessarily transfer that well to a greater audience. And so I felt like creating the North American Francophone Podcast, I could share some of my own research while engaging on other topics that I had no idea about until starting this podcast. Secondly, I feel that French American and French Canadian history is not well represented in English, and that is one of the main reasons why I came up with this podcast. We've been able to see through some of the episodes we've had already that French American history and French Canadian history is present, but there is also a modern component that we often overlook. French Canadians and French Americans speak French today at home, in schools, and in government in North America. And it's important to highlight their histories alongside North American history on a broader scale. I recently hosted a fundraiser for my Francotote, a tote bag with all kinds of different names that represent Francophones in North America. And I'd like to thank you all for supporting all of the three different designs that were out there. There were three. One was in English, one was in French for the masculine, and one was in French for the feminine. Because of your support, I'm able to do a lot more research, and the next couple of episodes are going to be richer and richer. I'd also like to invite you, if you are a writer or if you are somebody who would like to contribute to our blog, please send me an email at northamericanfrancophone@gmail.com or complete a form submission on our website, thefrancophone.com. I would very much appreciate it. Now, back to podcasting. You'll hear from me this Sunday when I release yet another episode of the North American Francophone Podcast. Stay tuned, and merci beaucoup.